Hello, welcome back to Vitality Power Pilates. My name is Hope and I'm so excited to move with you today. Today is all about those abs. We are going to be doing a 25-minute total deep core Pilates burn. We are going to feel so strong through our mid-body and come out of these next 20 minutes feeling so much more connected to our body, our breath, our mind to muscle connection, and feel so strong together. We have zero equipment. All I ask is that you find a soft surface, whether it's a carpet, a towel, a yoga mat, whatever you have around your house, feel free to grab that. Settle in with me for the next 25 minutes, and we are going to burn out our full body, really targeting that deep core feeling. Now, we are in Thailand. The cicadas are out, the wind is out, the sun is out. I just want you to bear with me through these next 25 minutes if the cicadas get a little bit loud. Yesterday I was filming and I was kind of screaming over them, so I hope they settle down right now, but if not, just tune up your music and let's get into it. We are going to stand the long way on your mat, feet facing one direction, facing your device. I want you to send those hands out to either side of your body, reaching towards both ends of the mat. I want you to pull your arm, lifting through that arm. Your whole spine feels that pull over to your left side. Squeezing those obliques as you pull it back up, taking it over to your other side. Squeezing those obliques to pull it back up, warming up through that whole body right here. Taking it to the other side, back through center, squeezing those abs back towards your spine. Let it go to the other side. Bring it back through center, drop those hands down. I want you to roll those shoulders back away from your body, rolling up close to those ears, then pulling them back down, keeping our spine in that neutral position, and then roll those shoulders forward. We're gonna be in a plank for a little bit today, so we wanna make sure those arms and that upper body are feeling strong, feeling awake, feeling ready to move. So I want you to lift those arms up as high as you can. I want you to bend over through your spine, over to your left side. Come back through center, over to your right side. Stand up tall, back through center. Good, dropping those hands down. I want you to open your feet up just a little bit. Heels in towards your body, toes out, so you're in that sumo squat ready position. We're gonna drop the hands onto the knees, lower our upper body just a little, and then pull and bring. I love to combine words over here. Pull your left shoulder down towards the mat, bending through that elbow, feeling our shoulder blades wake up right here. Good, come back through center, other elbow presses out, shoulder down towards the mat. Gaze can go right around your feet area. Nothing crazy right here. Bring it back up through center, twisting one more time, dropping that left shoulder down in towards your body. Pressing back up through those hands. Right shoulder comes down. And lift it back up, hands press away from those thighs, stand up tall, walk to the back of your mat. We're getting ready to move. I want you to stand firmly through those feet. I want you to lift those hands up, tucking our chin into our chest. And we slowly start to bend our upper body over our hips, reaching down with those hands. Chin stays tucked in, and then slowly roll back up. Hands follow all the way. Untuck our chin. Good, one more time. Chin to chest, we lower one vertebrae at a time, slowly reaching the bottom of our mat, fingertips touching the mat. Head stays tucked in towards that chest, lifting up. Good, reaching up nice and high. Untucking that chin, hands stay tall. Good, I want you to reach up, lifting those shoulders out a little bit higher. And then bring them back to neutral. This time we tuck our chin into our chest. We lower through that upper body. This time it goes all the way down. Bending through those knees, placing our full palm onto the mat. Both feet, both hands are strong, planted down. I want you to walk yourself up into your high plank to start. Good work. From here, we're gonna hold it here. I want you to press down like you're pressing your heels down into the mat. Feeling that calf stretch out beautifully. Wrapping those abs, holding it here for 5, for 4, for 3. We get ready to move in 2, in 1. Good. From here, I want you to take a step out with both feet. I want you to bring your body up through your pike position and then pull it back forward to that high plank. Walk those feet in. Good. Walk the feet out. Take it to your pike, upper body through those shoulders. Walk it back in, finding your flow right here. Feet together, hold. Walk it out. Press that upper body through with the shoulders. Find your high plank, feet together. We hold it here. From here, we're gonna tap opposite knee to opposite elbow, crossing through those obliques, hitting both legs right here for 10. Pointing through those toes for 9. Feeling those abs start to fire up for 8, 7, 6, squeeze it in, elbow to knee, knee to elbow, good. 4, 3, keeping that back straight. Last one, beautiful, hold that high plank. Take it to your pike position. This time we're gonna come down. We're gonna take it into our left hand, coming into our side plank. Right here, fall forward. Walk your left hand to the center of your mat. Shift your body weight over to one side. Extending up that right hand right here, holding it. Good for 3, for 2, for 1. Rotate your body back down. Left hand comes back to the side, holding it in that high plank, taking it to your pike. We have that sequence one more time. Bringing that body to high plank. We cross the knee to the elbow for 10. 9, good. Squeezing through that lower tummy for 7, 6, 5, 4, gazes through those hands for 3, for 2, for 1. Come here, taking your pike, giving those abs a minute to breathe. We take ourselves forward to that high plank. We walk in our right hand to the center, float up our left hand nice and tall, holding it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful, float that hand back down, come back to that high plank. I want you to drop the knees, untuck the toes, walk yourself back to a child's pose. Booty hangs over the backs of those legs. And then I want you to come up all the way into your tabletop position, resetting your stance. Knees are under those hips. Hips are square to the mat. Shoulders are stacked over our elbows. Elbows over those wrists, and our full hand is placed down gently onto the mat. Feeling ourselves ground through right here. I want you to lift up both bottom half of your leg. So bending through that knee, I want you to lift that bottom half up. I want you to lower it down, tuck the toes into the mat, lift into that bear hover, holding it here for 3. Abs go back towards that spine for 2. For 1, good. Lower it down, untuck the toes, bring that bottom half of the leg back up, squeeze it here for 3. For 2. For 1, drop it down, curl those toes in, hold that bear hover. Good. You have 3, 2, and 1. This time I want you to take a step back in that bear hover and bring it back in. Your legs are close to that center line of your body. You're here for 5. Walk it back for 4. Legs are parallel for 3. For 2, straight back. For 1, hold it here, drop the knees, good job. Untucking those toes, coming down onto our left side of our body. We're sitting up tall, we find that bend through our legs, our hips are stacked on top of one another. Feet are stacked on top of one another. Our hand comes up right here, good. From here, we're just gonna pull ourselves up through those obliques and then drop it down. Mid-body goes back down to the mat, staying up on that left hand at all times. Reach up, squeeze through those obliques, and lower back down one more time, just like this. Lift up through that mid-body, feeling that squeeze on your left side, and then lower it down. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna bring both hands down to the mat. We're gonna take our left forearm and drop it down. Now, This, I want you to really focus on shifting your body weight back, pulling in on that belly button back towards your spine and keeping your balance. From here, we're gonna practice and then go into an advanced move. If you don't feel like you can handle it, don't stress it. You can stick with this move throughout the next few seconds. I want you to lift that top leg up. I want you to hold it here, squeezing through that leg, and then lower it down. Beautiful. Lift that top leg up and lower it down, keeping that leg out long. Good, lift, squeeze the thigh, and lower it back down. This time I want you to turn your body back just a little bit more to your backside. We're still leaning into our forearm. Right hand comes up. This time I want you to bring both feet up and then bring that hand down, hold it, and then extend it, rock back up to your hip bone. Good. Curl it back just a tad. Both feet come together if you've got it. I think you can. And lower it down. Good job. 3 more. We lift, scooping through that belly and lower it down. Come back onto that hip. 2 more times. You can do it. Squeeze and hold and lower it down. Last one. This time we hold it at the top for 3, for 2, for 1. This time we extend it down just a little bit lower, inch by inch, slowly taking it down all the way to our mat, coming up into our starting position. From here, I want you to take your hand that was just lifted, pressing it down onto the mat, creating that straight line through that body just a little bit more to reset. I want you to lift both legs off of the mat. Good, keeping them stacked, keeping them lifted. I want you to lift that hand back up one last time. Squeezing that little part of your lower back where your jeans hit. We hold it here, squeezing through those obliques. Start to pulse those legs up for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it one more time. Pull, pull, and pull. Hold it up at the top for 3. I know it burns. You've got 2. And 1, lower it down, float that hand down, pressing up. Beautiful job. Taking it to the other side. I'm gonna switch sides so you can see me. You can just turn over if you feel ready. All right, from here, we're coming up in to that single leg lift. So that arm comes up, right forearm is down onto the mat, planting in firmly. We press our bums back just a little bit into that mat, squeezing our belly buttons back towards our thighs, pointing through those toes. I want you to lift that top leg, hold it here, and lower it down gently. Lift that top leg, squeeze and hold, and lower it back down. 2 more. Lift it up, reaching towards that hand, and lower it down gently. Beautiful. Last one. Then we make it double. Lift it up. Good. This time we lift both feet together at the same time, rocking back onto that booty and then coming up onto our hips. Good job. Squeeze that lower tummy. Lift, pulling in through those obliques. Bring that arm to both legs. Good job. 5 more. Lift. Let it go. 4 more. You can do it. Squeeze at the top. Lower it down. 3 more. Squeeze and hold. Gently lower that body down. Last 2. You know what's coming. This final one. We hold it at the top. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Let it go about halfway down. Hold it here. And then slowly lower both legs down, feeling that pull on your obliques. Beautiful job. From here, hand goes to that hip. I want you to press down into the mat. I want you to lift up through that hand. I want you to pull that leg up. Good, feeling that stretch. Beautiful. Bring it down. Awesome job. Untucking those legs, keeping that hand up nice and tall. I want you to lift both feet up off of the mat. Hip is the only thing down on the ground, staying strong through that lower back region. Hold it here for 3. We pulse it out in 2. In 1, little pulses with those legs together for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it at the top, squeeze and hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Last time we pulse it out. Give me 3, 2 more, nice and strong. 1, hold, and lower it down. Good job. Coming down, pat out that booty. That gets it a little bit juicy right there. I want you to come on to your belly, facing forward onto your mat, your bum planted down into the ground. I want you to keep your feet planted firmly into the mat as we lower ourselves down about halfway. Beautiful. From here, those hip flexors are going to come into action as we extend those legs out long. From here, I want you to sit up tall, tapping the pinkies down onto the mat and then curving through that spine. Lift up tall, shoulders down away from the chin, and bring it home into that little curve. Last one, we sit up tall, pinkies down to the mat, and lift it right here. This time I want you to lower yourself down even further and pulse it up. Heels down, glued to your mat. Give me 10. As you go back, we feel that shake, we feel that burn for 8, 7, gazes forward, 6, 5, 4. It's little movements that make such a difference. And 1, hold it here, lower those arms, lower that full body all the way down to the mat. Beautiful job right there. Whew. Give yourself a little round of applause. Rub out those abs and then bring both feet in to your reverse tabletop position. From here, I want you to extend those hands up straight above the chest, nice and long, and then I want you to open up through both knees. From here, those hands are going to come in between those legs. We pull and hold, starting to pulse those arms in between those knees. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down, bring those legs together, hands back above that chest. We have that sequence one more time. I want you to open up through those knees. I want you to send your hands through the legs, keeping that head, neck, and shoulder lifted, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse those palms facing each other. 5, 4, feeling that burn in that mid body. Abs are saying, holy shit. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Last time, you have 5. Give me 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Legs come back to center. I want you to lower your legs, feet down into that mat. Beautiful job. From here, I want you to take your hands to your head, elbows out wide. We're going to bring those legs into that reverse tabletop. We're going to work on our bicycle. So we're going to take it slow to start by taking opposite knee to opposite elbow and then extending the other leg out straight. Good. Twisting through our core, through that center line as we bring both legs to center. Good work. Picking up that speed just a little bit, making it a little bit more fluid. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs in, letting that head, neck, and shoulder go. Beautiful. Everything floats down to the mat, dropping the heels and the full foot down into the mat. I want you to keep those hands where they are. This time we're going to work on our upper body in our bicycle. So forgetting the legs, I want you to lift up through the head, neck, and shoulders. I want you to tap your elbow down to the mat, twisting through that center line in those abs. Good. Keeping those elbows out wide. We come through center, tap the elbow, come back through center. Drop it down. You're here for 5. Beautiful. 4, 3, really leaning into that elbow, into that mat. For 2, for 1, coming back to center. Good. Lowering the head, neck, and shoulders all the way down to the mat. Removing the hands from behind the head, bringing the legs back to tabletop. So we're going to pick apart that bicycle just a little bit more. I want you to extend out one leg. I want you to circle them in. So we're actually doing a little bicycle motion, making it as pretty and as fluid as you can to really turn on those hip flexors. We're holding our lower back into the ground as we circle out those legs. You have 5, 4, pointing through those toes for 3, for 2, for 1. Good job. Bringing both legs down to the mat. Taking a minute to just breathe, let your body sink into this feeling. And then I want you to shoot your hands above the head. I want you to plant your heels into the mat. And then I want you to slowly lift everything off of the ground. Hands come above that head. We don't use our hands to help us get up. They're gonna float down, trying to reach our toes, and then sit all the way back up, hands follow, and then lower that body back down to the mat. Beautiful. We take this slow to feel that control, feel those abs working versus momentum, and then reach forward towards those toes. Good, 2 more. Lower ourselves down, hands stay lifted by our ears. Reach, hold it here, and then fold forward, reaching for those feet. Sit up tall. This is the last one. We take it down. Hands are by our ears. Good, lift up. Reach out towards those toes. Good job. This time we lean back. We float those hands back above the head and then take them to our chest height. Good work. From here, I want you to lift up your right leg. I want you to extend out your left arm. We're gonna tap, take it down. Tap, take it down. So it's opposite hand, opposite arm, coming through that body to sit up and using that arm that's out long as a little bit of guidance to keep our body straight and to keep working. We tap the hand to the leg for 3, for 2, for 1. Let it go. Switch sides. Left hand comes down towards our side, pressing into the ground. Right arm comes up. Left arm meets it as we sit up and lower it back down. Reach and lower. Good. That hand stays above the head. And long. Good job. You're here for 5. Reach it out. I know it's getting hard. For 4. For 3. Whew. For 2. For 1. Let it go. Both hands come back down towards your body. Take a big deep inhale right here through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, reach up, sitting up tall, bending through those legs, turning over onto your forearms, meeting me in your high plank to finish here. We have 1 minute of work left. I'm so proud of you for committing, for keeping yourself accountable through these 25 minutes. I want you to walk yourself out into your high plank, keeping your back straight. We're gonna jump to the side of the mat, jump in, pull each knee in. So we jump, bring it in. Good. Bring it in. You take this as slow as you need to. If you can keep with my pace, let's do it. You have 10. Jump in. 9. Knee to chest for 8. Tuck. 7. Good. 6. Feet come out, feet come in, we tuck it in. Beautiful. Last 5. My shoulders are feeling so spicy for 4. This is 3. Last 2. Last 1, you make it count right here. Jump, tuck, tuck. Take it back to your child's pose. Whew. That was good. Letting that heart rate come down, feeling our abs feel so warm, so strong, so worked. Coming back to your tabletop and meeting me in a seated position. When you feel ready, I want you to take your mermaid. So that seat is on one hip bone. Doesn't matter which one, I want you to reach up tall through those hands, floating over towards your feet, whichever direction they're in. and then pulling yourself back up, dropping down to your opposite forearm, letting that hand feel heavy on top of the body, and then pressing up through that forearm, switching sides. Feet go out to the opposite side, hands come up, drifting those hands over towards your feet in that direction, and then pulling them back through center, dropping to the opposite forearm. Top arm hangs over that head. Whew. Pushing up through that forearm, hands come to heart center. I'm so proud of you for showing up today and working your core with me. I hope you feel as strong and as tired as I do. Abs are so tricky to stay consistent with because I feel like I do one, I get sore, and then like, oh, I'm good. But no, we have to stay consistent. We have to stay disciplined to start feeling our best. I'm so thankful for you moving with me today, and I cannot wait for more workouts in the future. If you're loving these videos, I post 2 new videos every week. They're always something different, but they're always challenging, they're always inclusive, and they're always upbeat. Plus, they're filmed in places like this, paradise. So, nothing is better than sweating together. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Again, I post 2 new videos every week. So if you're enjoying these, I would love for you to like and comment to this video. Tell me what you love. Tell me what you want to see. And then subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you in the next workout. Thank you so much. Bye for now.